Welcome to the KPCNJPC podcast YouTube show. Thanks for coming here, guys. Check it out. Yo, it's your boy KPC coming at you from KPCNJPC podcast.com. I am here with Eric. We are here, as you know, I love my car, and I've been trying to get work done to it. And let me tell you something: when you got a vision, you want something done. Nobody can agree with you. It doesn't always work out that way. But someone sent me to the right place. I met Eric and let him talk about his shop, the name, tell you everything where it is. Then we'll go into details of what got done to my car and what else he can do. So please introduce yourself.
All right. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Eric. I am the owner of Royal Standard Automotive in Hicksville, New York, and we specialize in automotive customization and accessories. So whatever you're looking for, if you have a idea, a dream, come by and we'll try to help you out.
Now people say that, guys, all the time. You know, if you have a dream, come by. And you have a dream, you're like, can they do this? No, it can't be done. It's not going to happen. I actually wanted something done that I've asked a million shops to do. I go to there's tire shops of Long Island. You guys know there's a lot of them. You live here, you know them. You know all of them. I'm not going to name any of them, but they all told me, kid, can't be done. I know what you're talking about. You can't have those kind of tires. You can't have those kind of rims. The fitment's not going to work, blah, 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 blah. Lo and behold, I saw his work with somebody at the gym. Shout out to Dave. And he was like, well, this guy Eric did it. I said, okay. So I come down here. I tell him exactly what I want. And the answer was like, okay. I said, okay. You sure? And he's like, yeah, okay. I'm like, what do you mean, okay? He's like, okay. I was like, all right. Then I saw Eric actually do his calculations. Look on the phone. He's like, let's see. The signs, over here. Looked at the car, looked inside. Like, he didn't just say okay for no reason. He really thought around his head. And lo and behold, you guys see the video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out on YouTube. Go check it out on TikTok. Go check it out on Instagram. I mean, literally, the tires and rims fit perfectly. We got 345s in the rear with a 19-inch rim. It looks like it belongs on the car.
20-inch.
20-inch. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. There were 19s. There's 20 now.
We got 20s on them.
And it literally looks like it belongs in the car. It doesn't look odd. Doesn't look like it's too big. It looks perfect. Whereas everybody was like, oh, 345, you're nuts. It's going to stick up. He made it so perfect. It looks like it's almost stock. Like, that's how the car should come. Now, that hasn't happened to me a lot. I've done a lot of work in cars, and you get the ones who say they can do everything, can't do crap. Say they're going to do body work, can't do it. Now, what he didn't tell you is that he's also a one-stop shop. It's not just he can just do tires or rims. We're talking body work, as you all know. One day I'm going to get the GT500 front done eventually, and I want to do something custom to it. And I mentioned to Eric, to mention everybody else, and usually everybody else answers, I can put the kit on. That's about it. I asked Eric, he's like, yeah, we can do it. Let's do it. Like, he's ready to do it right now. Let's do it. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So I guess I got my new body guy now, which kind of sucks for my old one because I've been going there for 7 years. But not everybody is enthusiastic to do what you got to do, and I think it has a lot to do with, obviously, you can love cars.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious to see that you love him because he walked around the car looking at it more than I did. It's my car. So he loves the way it looks.
Right.
What else have you done? Talk about the other things you've done in the past, the cars.
Okay. I've done a lot. Where do I begin?
Something wild, like out there, people want done, like rims, tires, packages, things like that.
I mean, pretty much from audio to video to lighting, uh, slowing cars, slamming cars, lifting trucks. I mean, all sorts of different types of work.
What's the craziest video you've done? Like TV wise, all that stuff. What's the most exact, like elaborate thing that you've done where somebody wanted like this many amps and shit? Like, what's the worst?
Oh, okay. We did a sound system on a what was it? The Ford F-150 Shelby.
Okay. Oh, the Raptor.
No, not the Raptor. The Shelby.
The Shelby itself.
The Shelby. Yep.
Expensive ass truck, man.
And so we did a whole. The guy he's into his music.
Okay.
He just wants to enjoy his music when he's in his truck. So we got it and ripped the whole interior apart. And then dynamated.
I said that already comes with a whole like elaborate sound system.
It comes, yeah. He got it with the B&O system.
Yeah.
But as you already know, when you go aftermarket, it blows anything premium that's factory out
I
the
I hope you
water.
guys know that out there who are buying cars. They might tell you it's the best of the best when you get the car, and you're like, "Yo, I got everything." And then you go to an aftermarket shop, you're like, "Yeah, you got the basic shit." So if you really want to go another mile, let us know. And that goes for everything in cars, from engines, body parts, you name it. You think about it. But so, what'd you do to this car?
You know,
What'd you put in there
so
in the truck?
what one thing is it's not even like when you get a fully loaded car, it's not basic. It's like it's a nice
Yeah,
it's a
yeah, yeah,
nice system for most of the general
yeah,
population.
yeah.
And then we got guys like us that are into cars, have a passion for them, and we
Yeah,
want to enjoy our cars.
yeah. We got
So
problems.
so so we got to take it to the next level.
That's why we're broke. That's why we're damn broke. That's why we're all broke.
So yeah, so pretty much yeah, we try to think back what we did, but yeah, pretty much rip out the interior, soundproof it, and then start and we did a whole JL sound system in
Okay,
it, um, and mounted the amps real nice behind the back seats and between
nice,
the back and the
nice,
seats,
nice.
and the subwoofers underneath the seats in the back, and just we did a three-way system, so we did three-way system JL, and came out really nice.
Okay.
We also did on a Alfa Romeo, the Giulia
Oh shit.
Quadrifoglio.
Okay.
So this is actually a buddy of mine. He's got the Quadrifoglio, which is an amazing car already,
Yeah.
and he's really into music as well. And we did an Artisan setup. We did uh, two amplifiers, uh, 8 channels each, so it was running a total of 16 channels. And pretty much at that time that we did it, that car was still pretty new.
Okay.
So there's not much information on it. So we had
Okay.
to just sit down, open everything up, pin everything out ourselves, and figure everything out, and then kind of just
Wow.
play with it. And yeah, so
That's elaborate because Alfa Romeo, that's not a joke. You don't want to mess with that car. So
those cars are, yeah, you have to. It's kind of like BMWs. You got to trick the sound system, where because if you had a speaker removed, just if you just disconnect the speaker, the whole sound system will go down
okay.
because it'll go to like a protection
Yeah, I
mode.
learned a lot from
You
Eric
know?
today, like one day, about just how much electronics play a role.
Yeah, yeah.
Just in my tire sensors, it's a tire to me. But he was telling me how the sensors play into the car, and they know the car, and they recognize the tires.
Right.
It's not a small thing, guys. You guys think you can just go to some mom and pop shop and they'll be like, "Oh, just slap some tires on there." Your whole car's gonna go out of whack. That goes for tires, it goes for like the sound systems, everything is just gonna go crazy.
Hmm.
Um, and obviously you're very good at electronics and wiring, probably because I had a guy do wiring for me on my Mustang. He wired these two lights, and I never forget when I went to somebody who knew what they were doing. They were like, "You are lucky your car didn't catch fire."
Wow. Wow. Okay.
He's like, he used the wrong fuse, overused it, like some crazy shit. But people will tell you
Okay.
they can do things, and they cannot.
Right.
But my man Eric here definitely knows what he's doing. So if you're in Long Island, if even if you're in New York City, we're an hour away. So what the fuck are you waiting for? Get your ass out of here, enjoy the view, come see Eric, get everything else done. Before we go, I'm also so curious. We know my rim package, entire package is pretty crazy, actually. What's more outlandish than mine? Like on trucks and shit you've done. Like what's the biggest you've gone where you're like, holy shit, you sure about this?
Um, we've done a lot, and I mean, even I mean, it's just you know what it is. Every year, it just gets
Crazier and
crazier and
crazier.
crazier and crazier. Like for example, right? Trucks. Trucks are hot right now.
Yeah,
Americans love
I know.
their trucks.
We love our trucks and guns, baby. We love them.
Lifting them, uh, bigger tires,
Yep.
and they want these mudslingers on them, these mud terrain
Yeah, yeah,
tires.
yeah, yeah.
You hear them coming down the highway, and you just hear this humming noise,
That's
and
really funny.
they don't mind it because it's just for the looks, and that's what they love,
Yep. Yep.
So right now the new Ford Broncos are
Oh my
they're
god.
hot,
So
they're hot.
how much time we got left for YouTube?
we
I don't
got
want to get caught up on YouTube.
let's see, we got 2 minutes 40 seconds.
I just want to say before we get out, so you mentioned the Broncos. My doors are bugging the shit out of me to get a Bronco. And the truth is, every time I see them, they're not that great. They're okay.
Right,
I
right.
saw the Raptor one the other day on Window Eye.
It's nice.
Holy
It's nice.
fuck.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, how much is that? 110,000. Like, that's actually worth the money though. But I was thinking now, if you're buying buying one of those Broncos, you don't got the money. You spend the 50, 60K, and you come on down to Eric, and you get what you want anyway. The best of both worlds. See, when you have somebody like Eric that can make it come true, you can literally go with a base model and then come here and add on afterwards and keep making it happen slowly.
That's a
Nobody
great
has
point.
$100,000 laying around. If you do, hit me up. Your boy needs some money. So if you're looking at something you don't know what to do, and you let's say you bought a Mustang GT, but you can't buy. I bought a Stage Two. You bought a premium, or you couldn't really afford a premium, but you want underlighting done, or you want certain things done to it, LEDs and all that. Eric does it all. Don't worry about it. You got stock rims and tires. You ain't got the money for it right now. You could get the premium package. Wait, wait a little bit. Come by see Eric. He's very reasonable price wise. The man actually showed me every rim possible. All the hottest ones. He knows what's going on. What's new. What's not new. Hooked it up. But matching tires all around. Even with I have extreme sizes as it is. So we all know I went like nobody gets 345s in a rear, and I actually did. So, and I'm very happy with them. But I just want to say thank you so much for all your hard work, man.
No
I don't
problem.
know what I would have
Thank
done
you.
without you. I'm sure you'll be seeing Eric a lot more on the podcast. And
All
if you
right.
want to hear more, we're not really done actually. We're done for YouTube. If you want to hear more, go to Apple iTunes, go to Spotify, go to KPCNJPC, the podcast. Look it up and you can hear the rest of it. I'm KPC. This is Eric. We're out.
Take care, guys.
For the rest of the podcast, go to appleitunes.com.